Shout out to General. Hashtag Hear Me Now at the Trend Live. Now, before we get to chat with our final guest, we saved the best for last. Before we talk to her, listen. Jua Kali had his album. He was going to talk about his album. He forgot. He was busy talking about those guys in Igatron, Nini. He has a new album out. It's called Malia Uma. You can get it from Ibrahim's. Please do go and purchase. He's featured Giuliani and Waire and Moon Boy and Swat, Odiwa Moranga from Boondocks as well is on there. So just a lot of guys are on it. So please do go get it. It's very interesting. 15 jams on the album. Support Kenyan talent, which is what we do on this show right here. But this Kenyan talent just so happens to be international. Yes, that's right. She not only is loved and appreciated here in the 254, but she has fans in different parts of the globe. And that stardom is about to skyrocket. Karun, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, I know that you've got your Instagram guys just live.
They're
on
live.
that.
Yeah,
So,
how you
so they're
doing?
live. Hi. Send in questions. We're gonna read the questions from your social media,
Cool,
and
cool.
it's really cool to see guys doing
yeah,
more
that's
and more
dope, that's dope.
albums.
I'm happy.
There was a time that guys were not,
Yeah, it was just singles, videos
Yeah.
here and there.
yeah, and now it's like it's coming together.
Yeah.
Are
but
you working on an album?
I'm working on an EP, 7 songs. Yeah. It'll be out soon. Yes.
I was
I'm
talking.
excited.
I don't know who I was talking to, and they were telling me when you're working on an EP or when you're working on an album, it's like you're giving so much of yourself,
Yeah.
and you start feeling like, am I sure I want to say this?
Yeah. Sometimes my mom is like, "You say so much. People know so much about you." I'm like, it just comes with the territory." Yeah.
Like, oh, but
Do you feel like that? No, as a speaker?
No,
Nah.
it's because you know music. You use it to express yourself.
Yeah, and it's coming from here,
Yeah.
the heart.
And
Yeah.
sometimes it's something painful that you're talking about or something really
Yeah.
difficult that you went through.
Oh, I feel for people who have to relive really sad stories in their songs, like on stage every night. Like that's something that I haven't done yet. So, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like those,
Yeah.
like when you, if you sang a song about like someone really close to you passed on.
Yeah, something
and then
like
you have
that.
to perform it on stage. It's like, it brings back the memories.
Yeah, you have to relive it every single time. Yeah.
Do you have like an energy that you usually want on stage when you're at your gigs? Because you usually seem like you're in another world. Like if you see,
Yeah.
like you're just so taken by all
I
of
mean,
it.
I have 2 different energies. Sometimes it's meditative and like really in a vibe, and I connect with people. Sometimes I see them in the stage like closing their eyes, and I'm like, yes. But sometimes it's just like fun vibe on stage, like
Yeah.
like Oktoberfest, like last weekend.
Yo,
that was
wasn't
a
it
vibe.
fire?
That was actually so amazing. Yeah.
Insane. Tell me about it. You know, it's. I don't think people knew it was going to be that crazy.
I
and
didn't.
That lit.
It was out of nowhere.
I felt
Crazy.
so much FOMO.
Oh, you
Wow.
didn't go?
No, I didn't go. And then everyone
You
started talking
missed
about it
out.
much after.
You actually did
Tell
miss
me about
out.
it. How was your performance?
It was dope, and people were there for me. You know, like there's so many people. You don't really know what they're there for, but they were like, "Play Glow Up," and I was like, "Yes, these are my people." So it was really dope. It was one of those events where I feel like anybody in any part of Kenya could have found something dope that they liked, which is like that never happens. So that was dope.
You know what I really like about you? Is that you are yourself. You're very
Thanks.
self-aware.
Thank you.
And you don't like let anyone sort of like make you feel small, try to take that away from you. Is that
I
intentional?
mean, yeah, I work pretty hard at that. I don't think there's any way that I could have. I mean, I've been in this since I was like 14, 15, so I've already been kind of like taken off my path, and I'm like, nah, I'm not trying to do that. And at this point, I think I've had practice. So.
And it actually happens in the industry. Now, for you who's watching, when you get into the entertainment industry, you come in and you're like, you know what? I want to do R&B. I want to do soul. And they're
Yeah.
like, oh my, no.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. Chapati kwa kabati. We're not
Yes.
and everybody doesn't want to do that, right?
Yeah.
And then you feel like you have to do that for money. Now, MBQ, who I know is, you know, a good friend of yours, she aired out all of the, she talked about it and said, we force people to change who they are.
Yeah.
So you've gone through this.
Was this
before,
on her TED
musically.
Talk?
Yeah, no.
Or just in general?
In general,
This is how
on
she's always
Twitter.
talking.
Yes,
Yeah.
on Twitter, she was like, this is what we're forced to, like, there's some gospel artists who don't want to do gospel, they just have to do it because that's how you make money.
Yeah. I
And
feel
it's
that.
frustrating.
Yep. Yep. But I mean, you also have to remember that Kenya is not the only place where you can do music, and when you put your music up on the internet, Kenya's not the only people watching. So I mean, you get to decide at that point, like who do you want to be and for what reason. And I guess that's why I've just kind of stayed true to who I am, because I got to travel and I got to see that like the world is so much bigger than just this. And I also feel like there's Kenyans out here who are just listening to the most interesting stuff. So they also need Kenyan artists that they can listen to. And Yeah. So.
Yeah, and
Woo!
gosh, as I drop the album, and
Yeah.
you know, jam to their music as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
and like sort of feel their vibes. As I try to get the album from the floor, and you know, when you speak about people from all of the other parts of the world who love and appreciate your music, you just
Yeah.
came back from Pretoria.
Yeah,
Tell
South
me about
Africa. It was dope. There was this event called Homecoming, and it happens every year in Pretoria. It's been happening for like 10 years. It's kind of like Blankets and Wine, but like bigger, and 2 different stages. There's like hip hop, jazz, house, piano. There's like all kinds of music. And so, yeah, I went on right after Cuesta. I was like, oh my God, this is happening. Okay. So that happened. Yeah, I had a really good show. I was there with my band. My band is fire. Like, I'm so happy with my band these days. So, yeah, we
It's
just
come
had
a
fun.
long way.
Yeah, but I mean, we've worked really hard on my live show because like that's something I was like, I don't want to just half-ass this. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Like you want to
Yeah.
go hard, like
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
want to,
yeah.
because we do a lot of that where we're like, okay,
Like it's okay. People will be
It's
okay with it
fine.
in the end, but it's like I have to be okay with it. Yeah,
are you sensitive with your work as a creative?
definitely. Oh my God, it's been like a year that I've been working on this EP, and the music has actually been ready for a long time. But like I was like, I don't want to just put it out and then just that's it. So I wanted to really think through how I want to release it. Do I want to just put it out? And I mean, I want it to be an experience. I want my fans to understand where I'm coming from, and I want to actually put some muscle behind it for once, because I've been doing this and I never really thought through the release of a project until just now. So
It's nerve-wracking.
it is. Takes a lot of energy to work on the back end, management, legal, all that stuff that artists are like, why? So yeah.
Did you have to go learn? Because you went to school for music, no?
Yeah. It's one of those things that they teach you all the time, and you're just like, yeah. But like now you're like, oh, real life happens. So yeah. But I feel like I'm good at learning while doing, and yeah, that's where I am.
Oh yeah, like you have to be in it. Then
To really understand what they're
Right?
saying, yeah.
Because people can tell you all about it. Oh, people are going to take advantage of you, and you really need to like read through those contracts. Make sure that you always send it to a lawyer. Until someone actually dupes you off of like money, is when you're like, so that's
This is what they were
meant.
saying, yeah, exactly.
Has it happened to you before?
No.
Oh, that's why you're trying to prevent
Yes,
that.
exactly.
We're
But
never
like,
getting to that space. You know, there's also something really cool about Karun, and as I'm looking at you now, is that you don't have any makeup, which is very refreshing, very different.
I actually do.
No, but like,
But like very
you know
minimal.
what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I
Very
like
casual.
when I'm wearing makeup. I want my face to still show through. So.
Oh, not like I just look very different. I like how
But
she said that. Sounded like a diss. Those
No.
Instagram people, I hope you heard it.
Dude, know yourself and know what you want. This is you. This is you as a brand. This is you, and I get it. And this is like me. So we're different. We just have to accept that.
Yeah, that's true.
It's cool.
You see me after the show.
Oh, really?
This is me.
But
and
you're
this-
looking beautiful.
Thank
so
you,
that's-
Karen. No, thank you,
You
Karen.
just
Now,
do you, man.
you have this incubator project with MBQ that you're going to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
working.
yeah.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, so basically all the things that I'm trying to wrap my head around, how to release a project, how to get my live show done right, all the legal stuff and management, understanding PR, all that stuff is what she covers now in this incubator program. It's called the Perform Music Incubator. You can follow them on social media if you want to follow what we're doing in classes. So there's 6 artists. I'm one of them, and this other guy called Mutoria, Kabochi, Cash. Who else is there? Oh my God. Oh, Mbidi, yes.
Mbidi.
Yeah. So it's like a dope little class of artists. Yeah, we're doing dope things.
Mbidi is so cool.
Yeah,
You're
he's super nice. Yeah.
so nice.
Yeah,
He really,
he's
really
a shoe
is.
fiend as well, so we've been talking a lot about shoes.
Yes, I've noticed you are a sneakerhead. How many sneakers do you have?
I am, dude. How many do I have? Damn. I
don't
don't know. I don't know. But many, I guess.
Like this, so it's one of those things that you could possibly be buying a new pair of sneakers.
When I
like every
travel,
time. Yeah.
I'm on the lookout for like shoes that are not normal. Yeah, definitely.
This is really cool. I like this.
Yeah,
I like
these
this
are
a lot.
really nice
You
too.
should start like a shoe line. It would work so well for you, right? Right? Right?
Yes.
Idea. 10%. Send it to me. Please, send it to me.
Businesswoman right here,
Now,
you see?
Yes.
This is the business,
This
yeah.
is the business. It's right here. Now, if we talk about your EP, when people are working on projects, like, when you see like Jay-Z, they say when he grows out his hair, he's working on an album. Jake was looking crazy.
Is
he's
that what
working on an
happens?
album. Yes, because people like,
It's like they go into
do
a world.
completely
yeah.
for like months. Have you given up stuff? Did you stop going out and stop talking to your friends and to just reduce and focus more on like
I mean, first of all, I don't really go out anymore. I also don't really drink. And okay. I guess I gave up social media when I was making the music, but now I'm back. So hi.
Social media. Follow us. Follow her.
Yeah.
She be live.
It's karun.i.verse on Instagram and then Karun Music on Twitter. Follow me.
It's a pretty cool name though.
Karun?
Karun Ivas.
Karun. Oh yeah, it's like Karun, like the universe.
Yeah, but yours.
Yeah.
Your world.
Yeah.
I like
You got
it.
that. Cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did. Now you've done, and I was telling you this right before the interview. You've done so much. You've managed to achieve so much. Just getting out there and doing your thing while being female at that. So you did, Empower with Mr. Easy.
Yeah. He's a really dope guy. Yeah. Do you know about the Empower project?
Of course.
Yeah. No, I'm wondering should I explain the whole thing?
Explain the project, how it impacted you and as an individual, and how it's been.
So Mr. Easy did this amazing thing where he was giving a sum of money to 100 artists. It was $3,000 to shoot a music video and record a song and just anything that you need to do for that one music video. And so I was one of the 100 artists that time. That was like last year. No, that was earlier this year. And now they're doing it again for 50 artists, and it's more money. I don't know if applications are still open, but like, that's such a dope thing for him to be doing. It's so selfless, and I don't think anyone has ever done anything like that.
None.
Yeah.
Not in Africa. I don't think I've ever had.
I don't think ever anywhere.
That was his money? You know what I mean? Like,
it's
that's
from Bet
proper
Power.
investment.
No, he partnered up with Bet Power, but I'm not sure if that's his company or not. Yeah.
But that was really good, cool. I mean, just
especially because as an African artist, the biggest struggle is just to get yourself out there, and he gave 100 artists a platform across the continent. That's like profound. He's amazing.
That is so big. Do you hope to do something like that?
Yeah. But I guess I would target wavy artists, and maybe I'd focus on females because
And I like that you said wavy and which is something that I think needs to be talked about more. That you should be yourself, be unique, be different. There's nothing wrong with being different.
I was actually just telling my friend that I think Kenyan musicians are so diverse, but there aren't exactly platforms for diverse artists. So you think that you come to Kenya and you think that the only music that's popping is Gengetone, and Gengetone is dope and all, but like, there's more music happening, but maybe you just don't hear about it because they're not, they're not being pushed out there. So just more platforms for dope artists would be cool, and I guess that's how I would play a part one day.
Yeah, and the gigs are getting more and more now, which is wonderful.
Yeah,
it's true. It's taken a lot. We've come from far.
Come a long way.
We've come a very long way. We've come a long way.
Yeah.
You've come a long way. Look at you, Forbes under 30.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Where were you when
was
you heard the
crazy. That was
news?
this year as well. Yeah. Hey,
Yes.
this has been one of those years.
See, I told you. Because sometimes you don't.
I don't
realize
take
it.
time to like look back and be grateful. Yeah. That was cool.
So how was Forbes? Where were you when you got the news?
I was in my house and I was like, Mom, look, what is this? What is happening? What's happening? I was freaking out and she's like, what? I'm like, Forbes. She's like, putting on her glasses, like, what? And I'm like, Mom. And I'm like, I don't really know how to react right now because this doesn't feel real. So like days will pass and I'm like, this is real. But yeah, I mean, yes. I was one of the Forbes 30 under 30 this year.
That must have been what?
Yeah.
Well done.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Yes.
That's actually no mean feat. It's actually a really big deal. It's a very, very big deal.
Yeah.
And not only that, it's so crazy because I was just reading too and I was like, oh, you've managed to do so many things. Just Rose got
Roses,
yes, Roses, sorry.
over 600,000 streams on Spotify. Yeah. That was dope. It was actually with Colors. Do you know Colors? Yeah. I mean, they're cool people, wavy people in the world. So that was really cool.
Yes, that's a really big deal. That's a really, really big deal. Well, with a lot of young artists who are now coming out, doing their own thing, everyone's getting into this thing where they're like, oh, it's my vibe, it's my this, it's my that. What do you tell the cats who are still trying to be like, do I really have to go through any flow? Do I have to follow any order rather? What do you tell
like
them?
a formula?
Yes.
To get into the
to
industry?
get and make it and do this and do that.
Social media is your friend. Find your people. I think niche marketing, if you can just like search that. Being a niche artist is like the new, you can still make a living off of being a niche, and so don't change yourself for anyone. Yeah.
Nobody, no one at all. You're a mom.
Yes, I am a mom.
How old
You have questions. He's 2. He's turning 3 in March. Yes.
So last time No, because usually I'm like, do I ask? Because some people usually don't want to talk about their family or their kids. They're always very sensitive about that, protective, understandably
I guess it depends
so,
on what
right?
you ask.
Yeah,
So let's see, what's the question?
Like I'm not gonna get into that, but I will ask you this: are you gonna? Is there a? Because we see musicians doing this mother song, a song about their kids.
Oh,
Are you gonna?
I have one, but it's not out, and I don't think it's coming out anytime soon.
Okay, hopefully she'll change her mind by the time the EP is coming out. She's like, I've blessed you, boom. This is the song that's coming out. Karun, you're doing great stuff, Manze. You're really, really dope. You're very talented.
Thanks.
I wish you nothing but the best. Your jams are really fine. Did you expect the glow to be this big?
I mean, no, I didn't. But I mean, I knew it was a good vibe. That's why I chose to pick that song for the Empower program. But I didn't know it would be big at all.
It's really big. It's really, it really,
Thanks.
it is. So how can people get you online?
Instagram, karun.i.verse, and Twitter is Karun Music. On Facebook, I'm Karun Music Official.
Okay, there you go. Make sure that you check out her jams. And people are supposed to ask questions from your IG. Did people send in the questions? Or they did? Okay, great. So you'll get, okay, great. Bring it. It's okay. Bring it. Yes. Okay, so we're going to ask like 2 questions, Jack. So just two, like 2 or 3 questions. All right, so this is who and who. All right, wait. So we've got some questions. Hey. All right, so these are guys who are online. I love you. You're real. You have good music. It brings good vibes. You're a superstar, Karun.
To me, right?
Sneaker game, yes, is on fleek. There's Castus who says, I've always loved your music. I would love to do your backup.
Oh,
Please.
backup vocals. Hey, I might do auditions. Yeah, I need some of those.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you should get, what's her name? Castilis or something.
Okay, we'll remember that.
Tell Karun I want to play with her soon. Don't know what that.
Yeah, what do you play? Okay.
What do you want to play with?
We'll talk.
We'll see how that goes. Please, from Eric Rufus, he says, please do a major Kenyan tour. Will you do that?
Yes, I actually really do want to do that.
Okay. Oh, look at him. He's just on that. Then this is, Sammy says, this is the kind of music that I had missed. It's so deep, and deep recognizes deep.
Thanks.
Adele says, you're such a vibe. I cannot with you. Okay, great. I said ask questions. Okay, there we go. What is the most difficult thing that you've ever struggled with since Camp Mula? Moving abroad, returning home. How can you use this to inspire the younger girls as well?
I think the most difficult for me has been Twitter. Kenyans on Twitter. I mean, just because every single day people always ask, what happened? And it's like, I can try to explain every single time, but like, God, it gets tiring. So just letting people know that I'm still making music and I'm still just me outside of Kamula. But I mean, I'm so over that. Like, now I'm just doing me. But there was a difficult period. Yeah.
I can imagine. And also because you had sort of like moved on.
Yeah, I had
it's
moved
almost
on, but
like
people
no
keep
one-
bringing it back to you. Yeah.
And you had grown up. It's like, come on. Now she's moved on. Now she's Karun. She's doing her thing. You're glowing. Flip side.
Am I?
You look amazing. What do you do? on your face?
Oh my God! Before I came here, I actually did a face mask with bentonite clay, apple cider vinegar, and a little bit of olive oil.
Oh, okay. How did you get to collaborate with Tellaman? Yes.
Tellaman is amazing. Yes. So the remix Roses, it's out everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music. It'll be on Boomplay soon, and it's on YouTube. You can stream that.
Yeah.
How did I get on it? A mutual friend from South Africa actually made the connection, but I think most of it was through Instagram. So yeah.
You were performing with him, no?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
He was
fine.
on tour with Nasty C. So big
man.
things are going, yeah.
All right. Do you have a gig this weekend?
No, I don't.
Okay, that's fine. But she usually does, by the way.
But check my
Last weekend you had a gig, right, with Nikita and Della.
Yeah, that was
Crazy.
cool. It was called Reverb.
Yes, you
They're
all
amazing
performed
singers,
so well.
man, yeah.
All right, so when is your EP dropping from David Carlosa? This is the last question.
Mid-January, please be on the lookout and RSVP for the event if you want to come and listen to the music. There'll be a link soon.
There you go, on her social media account.
Follow
Thank you
me.
so much for coming.
Thank you
Karen.
for
You're so
having me.
dope.
Yeah, you're dope.
All right, so I should hand back your phone.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Good night. Thank you for watching.
Good night,
Thank you
guys.
for watching. Okay, so now